Great, that's good. Okay, hold it there. Thank you very much. Let's turn that off. Let's have mix 4 on.
59 Productions has been asked to produce a spectacular opening event for the 500th year anniversary celebrations of Hampton Court Palace. We're taking the south facade of the Baroque wing of the palace and using it as a huge projection surface to map a series of animations on which celebrate the whole of that 500-year history. The beginning of the process is about the architecture, the physicality of the palace itself, but we also wanted to celebrate some of the cultural events that surround the palace and that have taken place there, and also some of the environment around it, the gardens and some of the amazing landscape. As part of our process, we've done a huge amount of visualisation on screen, but there comes a point in most projects, certainly where you're working with real architecture, where you really need to see light interacting with a physical surface. We've had a model set up in our studio for some weeks, which has allowed us to trial content as it's been developed and to make modifications which enable us to play more fully with the architecture and also, when needed, to counteract the architecture in order to make some of our images more readable. At the end of last year, we also did a full-scale projection test onto the palace itself, onto a small section of the south facade, which enabled us to really test exactly what was going to work.
That's good. And then can we just scroll through these storyboard images one by one? So if you just give each one a couple of seconds, then move on to the next one, please. Thank you.
Sure thing, I'll start at 1.
The animation process we're going through involves a number of different artists working in slightly different ways. Some of the content is being built in digital 3D, which allows us to build the buildings and then, if we want to, also destroy them, take them apart, look at them from different angles. And a lot of the work is also taking place in 2D, and we're really celebrating some of the original artworks by bringing those to life using some very beautiful, but often quite analogue feeling digital effects. It's very important for us to create a strong backbone around which to hang our visual and creative ideas. So we've come up with a 5th-century musical narrative which takes the audience on a bit of a musical journey through various different eras and styles of music. And for the spectacular finale, which will be also accompanied with pyrotechnics and fireworks. So hopefully it should be a really spectacular season opening that happens for 3 nights over the Easter weekend.